Few weeks ago, the Nigerian Customs Service said it has collected a whopping sum of 135 billion naira. These billions have been officially collected from the importer by clearing agents and paid into the federal government account through the Nigerian Customs Service. But the series of challenges these agents encountered during the process have been swept under the carpet. In this interview with Seabed and Broadcast Communication, the Apapa chairman of Patriot Anti-Corruption Comrade A.K. Okogwe speaks.
I want to say, sir.
Yeah, good day. My name is Comrade A.K. Okogwe. I'm the chairman of Patriot Anti-Corruption Apapa. A lot is going on wrong in Apapa, which, as the newly elected chairman of the Patriot Anti-Corruption, as I earlier said in the first interview, that we are going to regulate so many things because a lot is going on wrong. The issue of APMT collecting charges on weekend days, Saturdays and Sundays, customs are not fully operating. I see it as something that has to be reviewed. I see it as something that has to be reviewed because one cannot be paying for something that either custom or APMT made you to pay when you did not use it. So what I'm trying to say is we are working hand in hand with our staffs to see that corruption is fully eliminated in the port. Because if our government can come fully and say they want to use this body, the Patriot Anti-Corruption, to look at the so many corruption going on in the port, and I'm very sure that so many things is going to change. So many things is going to change because it's just like the case we have in the CPC there. We have our petitions is going to ICPC direct because we have an MOU with them that whosoever that we found being corrupt, that once we have the evidence that we should send the petition across to them, which the Patriot Anti-Corruption Apapa chapter has started doing already, and we are not intimidated by anybody.
Chairman equally expressed T-PACI's displeasure on the way and manner the current port economic regulator handles freight forwarders' challenges.
Nobody will be happy paying such demurrage, in the sense that it was a strike, and I feel that some things need to be waived. It's just like this Saturday and Sunday demurrage we are talking about. It's something that should be reviewed, but we are not happy with Shippers Council because at the end of the day, is it that they collect money from all these foreign shipping company in order to be ripping off Nigerians their hard-earned money? Because what you collect from an importer today, the importer will put it in the price of his goods. At the end of the day, the masses will pay. So I feel that there should be a proper regulation, and we are trying our best to see the extent we can do. We've not actually written, though we've written so many letters to them, but looking at their body language, they are not willing and ready to even do anything about it because these people are working hand in hand. You can't tell me that you are a body that regulates maritime industry. At the end of the day, they will come, the shipping line will come and make decision. At the end of the day, you will just accept it. You are aware of it. They are aware of all these things. And if I must tell you, that's the more reason why I like the way our president, Comrade Stephen Ibe, how he does his things, because so many of the freight forwarders association, many of them are compromised. That's the more reason why we shout without fear. We write petition without fear. We are not scared of anybody, and we don't want your money. They've called us several years. Come, let's do this. Money is not our problem. God has blessed us. You understand what I'm saying? So what if they know the right thing, they should do it. And we are not going to sleep this time around, because we are going to look in every sector, not only customs. We are going to look at we are going to look at NEMASA, even the Shippers Council. We are going to, many of them now, we are putting things on ground now to investigate them, because we can't continue this way. These people are highly corrupted. I don't know what the benefit in the area of corruption. You want to do something that will benefit only you, and the masses will suffer it. It's wrong. You talk about demurrage, the containers where the people where the shipping lines stack their containers. It's not even up to, it's 40 feet, 7 feet. At the end of the day, they will put other containers at the top, and they are telling you that you should be paid. The last period now is 90-something thousand, which is wrong. So are you telling me that Shippers Council are not aware of it? They are aware of it. So I don't know, if you are telling me to write to Shippers Council, I don't see it as any meaningful thing to do, because they are aware of it. They should be they should be there to speak for Nigeria, but they are not speaking for Nigerians. I'm just telling you, they are not speaking for Nigerians. If you look at all these shipping lines, you will know that these are foreign companies. When they make this money, apart from the few people working for them, they take it over back to their base. And it's wrong, and our government really need to do something about it. See what is happening in APMT, which we are going to stop. We will make sure we stop it. When you go now, you tell them book for dropping of container for examination. They will tell you to come back in 3 days' time. If you book your container now in APMT for dropping, they will tell you to come back in 3 days' time, and they only give you 3 days free time. That is to say, at the end of the day, by the time you come in next 3 days, they've already started counting your demurrage. And at the same time, they will tell you, if you want express, that you should pay 15,000. Is that the right thing to do? You know, most time we see this as a small money, but these people are really duping us. So I'm calling on Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to look into this, because we can't continue this way. We won't be.
Giving reasons on why Nigerian port is one of the most expensive ports in clearing cargoes, he said,
To build the economy, and we are not starting from the root. If I must tell you today, when you are talking about building economy of a nation, you start from the port. If you go to other places, you will see the cost of clearing is very cheap to compare what is happening here. By the time you pay this, alert this one block, they are not doing that to scrutinize anything. No. They are doing it to enrich themselves, if I must tell you. It's just like one guy, before you know it, you go and put your work alert. He will tell you, come. By the time you come, he will tell you, go and bring such amount of money. If you say you are not bringing, that alert may be there for 1 month. And demurrage will be counting on your container. So of course, you know, nobody would like his container to be having demurrage, and also the importer having issue and all that. Before you know, they will say, okay, go and bring such amount of money. So these are the things that are not, it's not proper at all. It's not. There are some other agencies in the port that are also practicing corruption and all that. But we are not going to talk about that, because as we are starting, there are so many things we are going to do as time goes on.
There are enormous challenges facing the process of clearing a 40-feet and a 20-feet container at the port. The questions begging for answers are: what are the relevant government agencies doing with respect to this? Where is the committee set up by the president on ease of doing business? Joy Enamuna, CBET TV.